the tank bomb. Mill tank. All right. So let's see what next. There is another side quest. Okay. Right. There. So there's just really that one side quest left until we then do. I gotta go up. We can go to Emma, her detective agency. Is it up here? Oh no, it is down. Ah, oh, god damn it. Okay. Pumpkaboos! There's been quite a stir in the Pumpkaboo fan community over the recent discovery. Recent discovery? Ooh. Pumpkaboo used to be sorted based on their size: small, average, large, and super size. However, it's come to light that the difference between them go beyond just size. So now they're called small variety, medium variety, large variety, and jumbo variety. You think the names sound more like different breeds than anything else? I do. I want to see if they really are that different. So I've been collecting Pumpkaboo varieties, but I haven't had any luck finding the largest, jumbo variety. They're set to appear at night in Wild Zone 15. Please, I need to catch a jumbo variety Pumpkaboo for me. It'll be even bigger than the Pumpkaboo I have here, if you can't believe it. Hey, Koala! How are you doing? Oh. Daniel, I'm staying out of this. I can't do this again. Oh, there's one more thing. Please don't bring me an alpha Pokemon. It's hard to determine what variety it is when it's alpha-sized. How are you doing, Koala? I'm in the middle of a mess here. Oh. It's supposed to be a jumbo Pumpkaboo. But no alpha. There's a Gourgeist. I don't know. Pretty good. Just came back from a visit to the local botanical gardens. Nice. That sounds lovely. Despite it probably being pretty cold. Those are the restaurant gauntlets. We'll do those at some point. Let's go to Emma. 7 degrees and sunny. Oh, that's not bad at all. Glad to see you, Mimi. Hello there, what can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person. Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Akko's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham, huh? I know the name, one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. You still want to know? Of course. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. Just give me the name. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. Sure, let's solve this like reasonable people. Rumpelstilzchen. That's their name. Exactly. I did not know that, no. I wasn't familiar with that. See, Blacko, there you go. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? Sure, let's do it. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go. The team flame and controlled through it. Eventually, she wasn't able to take it off or something, but came to good terms with the people that did it to her and still used the suit for herself. Okay, I was wondering about the weird suit. That explains things a little bit. Let's stop what I wanted. Tyranitar. I did the Looker Interpol, and I did learn about that. Actually, like, I knew about him because I played the game, but recently when I watched Julie and Ashley play, there it kind of dawned on me, like, oh, that's where the name is coming from. Lucario. Malamar. Oh, Mega Malamar, Mega Squid. Okay, that's, wow. Now has hair. Has brain hair. Actually killed my Tyranitar because I wasn't really paying attention. Hey! Oh, and also now killed my Gengar because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, jeez. What a creep, yeah. Good thing so those old guys aren't here to see this. Embarrass you. Your own backyard. Tell me, what do you know about Team Flare? You're the group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. The group was led by a man named Lysandre. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumio, so it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZR Royale, but why? To what end? Could it still be for Team Flare? Is that even a question? There's no real saying for sure. Not until I do some more digging, at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. You mean Mabel knows Grisham? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating on my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says. Okay. Okay. We'll go there. We do have the Royale going on. We need to heal. Maybe I'd do a couple of battles before we head over to the research center. Oh, I also need to evolve my Froakie, so we have some evolution hype coming. Get your Darwins ready. Evolution is incoming. Evolve Froakie! Frogadier. Now, let's go in here. Let's battle some. Blast him. I think for him, it's just fluff. Bubbles right now, yeah. Yeah, it's one of the better middle Evos. Most middle Evos kind of suck. So he has eggs around his neck. Like I confirmed it. Eggs around your neck in this economy? I think so, yeah. Not 100% sure about my frog knowledge, but I think you're correct. I didn't even see that lady. Where did she come from? Where did she come? Where did she go? Maybe they're just foster Pokemon. You just got the long neck one, yeah. Well, I think those are all plot holes, and I will make a 3-hour-long video essay on YouTube to explain to you why Pokemon betrayed its ideals. Or whatever people are doing. I mean, that's what I've been doing too. Yeah. Kind of. Nope, of course not. He's not even at home. My angle monitor is just tied to the desk. What, Koala? I'm confused. Enjoy your premium club sandwich, Blacko. It's fresh from Paldea. It's a club sandwich. Got a Paldea club sandwich. It's a vibrating sandwich. Don't all of your sandwiches vibrate, or focaccias or whatever? Well, Danielle, you knew the risk when you entered chat that could happen. They went with the sandwich, yeah. Boom. Oh, we can evolve Frogadier in a bit. Evolution hype. Evolution time, Frogadier. Now we can take a close look at the tongue. There we go. There's the tongue scarf. It even wiggled. Water shuriken. Tongue hype! Okay, gotta put in a new Pokemon to evolve. Which one do we take? Which one have we not evolved yet? Or have an evolved version? Let's go Goomy. Oh wow, really? Was it like that? Cool story. You've been challenged. It's Megalopony. Dawn is approaching. Where is she? I don't know even who's even seeing me here. That guy. Oh, then yeah. Sliggoo! I do like that they were able to create a poisonous goo monster, goo dragon monster, that somehow still is cute. Well, it's not a poison type, but it's kind of, you know, it has poison vibes. Because I needed that to take part in a very serious rich people tournament at a fancy hotel. Danielle, that's why we're dressed like this. And now we're just rocking this outfit. We're just vibing. I think we're done here in the battle zone for now. Let's head over here. Y'all. Go to Nurse Joie. Heal. Sell some stuff. Box it. That's what I want. And so. Okay, we have plenty of money. It is very cute. I wanted to check out the Stone Emporium to see if I can buy maybe 1 or 2 more Mega Stones. Kangaskhanite. We now have a Kangaskhan. A Bombicide we also want. A Bombicide. A bomber. A bomber. While I was dancing to the song. Okay. Go down to the research lab. Alrighty. Let's talk to Miss Marple. Who's not here. That's a reference to a German, famous German song. Can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off, not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Are you making progress on my research tasks? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham, who could that be? Someone who was in Team Flare. Team Flare, it seems you already know more about Gris than I would have thought. Fine, so I used to be part of Team Flare. Wait, seriously? I don't really mind telling people if they are merely curious. But there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the word Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others, but I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? She was one of the leaders. Ah, I see. My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy, and also I don't hate the work. Sorry, I didn't mean for the sub-story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham? He was part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gris, or Gris. It means gray. There were many with different color hair. That's pretty much it. That's their whole personality. Like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles, not that he got much chance to show that skill at the time. I also don't know what he might be thinking now joining the ZA Royale. But if you've really got to know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. What's Nouveau Cafe? The coffee truck? Right. You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh. Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and the fun out of it. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work too. Like Bearman? Yes. Exactly like Bearman. Oh, we now have more side quests here. What's going on here? Want to know what I'm doing? Well, I'm feeding these wild Arans. Aran love to eat metal. They'll even munch away at cars and things if you're not careful. So I feed them scrap metal to make sure they don't start eating what they shouldn't. I do worry they'll get bored if I keep feeding them the same old thing all the time, though. And so I had an idea. Don't you think a poison-type move would add some really nice flavor to the scrap metal? Steel-type Pokemon can't be poisoned, so it won't bother them at all. If you're happy to help me test my idea, hit that pile of scrap metal with the move Sludge Bomb to give it some seasoning, please. I don't know. Does can Gengar learn Sludge Bomb? Let's check. With Sludge Wave. Sludge Bomb. Ha! Oh. Yeah, that's kind of all you need. There we go. Oh, that sludge bomb gave the scrap metal such a tantalizing aroma. You gonna bite into that now? He seems interested. And look, the Aran seem pretty happy with the result. They're chowing down. I'm so glad this random idea of mine worked out. Thank you for spicing things up for us. You were a fantastic help, and I'm fantastically grateful. I have a feeling she is about to munch on that scrap metal too. After this, I think I'll spend some time researching which poison-type moves Aran find the tastiest. Don't you worry, my little Aran friends. I'll keep feeding you as much scrap metal as you like. Just imagine her breaking into construction sites, stealing copper pipes just to feed the Arans. Okay, we have another side quest over here. Potentially on the rooftop. No, I think it will be outside. Yep. Those look like what I imagine Stormtrooper pets would look like if Stormtrooper had pets. That's a fair point. Arans do look like Stormtrooper pets. Never thought about it, but it is accurate. What if it ain't that kid from Team MZ? Over here, got a bit of reputation in the Rust Syndicate. I hear you're pretty strong. Battle me, will you? Don't have to be right now. I can wait till you're good and ready. Sure, why not? let's get this started. And then buckle up. My will is hard as steel. Hopefully it's just your will. Ouch, that rock slide hurt. Look at Mawal. Got him. Victory. Some things can only be learned through battle. Now I know what a real steely trainer looks like. That's why they call me Steely Dan. You know, you're alright. Most folks wouldn't waste time humoring me. Guess I owe you something interesting since I lost the battle. Let me tell you a little secret. Steel can't be poisoned. See, that's true even for people. Word is that back when he was young, our very own Philippe was awed by an even younger man, Corbeau. The thing about Corbeau is that he's charismatic, charming, just downright intoxicating. That's rad, but it can work against him too. So Philippe looks to Skarmory as a reminder. It helps him keep a level head and stops him from just blindly following Corbeau. None of this is a high-stakes intel, mind you, but I like talking about it anyway. It's because our second-in-command has such a solid head on his shoulders that grants like us can sleep easy. Julber and the Act Palm tree and Metagross carried me for a long time, true. Here, take this. Thanks for the battle and for listening to me prattle on. The thing is that Corbeau, the poison user, leads Philippe, the steel user, which implies he's so good he beat him too, yeah. Not good enough to beat me, though. If Corbeau's taking you under his wing, then that makes us family, MZ grunt. Okay, so there was another one here. Right at the canal. Yeah, I am the protagonist. Damn right I am. Getting on the rest of your team should be all better now. Okay. That was a long zoom in. Just now, you beamed a message into my brain, did you not? No, that wasn't me. There's no need for pretense, my friend. You are clearly one of us. We are all trainers who believe in the blessed company of Starmie. Please, join our next gathering. We shall invite the Starmie dwelling among the stars to descend and grace us with their presence. For as we know, Starmie are none other than the very stars themselves. Return here at night and make sure you are accompanied by a Starmie of your own. Oh boy. Okay, are we joining a cult? A Starmie cult? Okay, I think... got everything though. I gotta return when it's night. Then we'll join the Starmie cult. Nice. Hope you've got some good ones. Well, she probably also eats rocks, maybe. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another tasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Honey. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza, famed Nouveau Cafe truck, is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flair Nouveau. Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I can't let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Grizel, one of my comrades in Team Flair Nouveau. Let's just take this kid down, right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grizel, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I said your location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Okay, jeez. Where exactly is that? It's over there. Okay. I have to look a little closer when we see her next time. But that sounds like something Pokemon people would do. I don't know when I get to the point where I can determine the unemployment rate of this town. I have a feeling they might use fire Pokemon, right? Feels like that would be a big undertaking to do that. Yeah, it's just, I think it's, I don't think she swoops this. I think she has it like in a ponytail, but then has like one chunk kind of, one strand of hair kind of just flopping forward. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. And you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. This is Lysander's Cafe. The hell? It was a very important place to anyone in Team Flair, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to render a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flair. Or more rightly, for Team Flair Nouveau. You do know about Team Flair, don't you? Of course I do. What could an outsider like you know about Team Flair really was? Jesus. Grizel. Grisham, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flair Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind or forgiving toward those of us who were a part of Team Flair. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Grizel over here. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Rizal once she is set on a course of action. That will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match. I must ask, please, won't you grant Gazelle the battle she desires? Who are them? Fight me! Oh well, I'm better dressed anyway. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight at the ZA Royale. It's going to ruin the tour. that is my true concern. Talon Flamme. Talon Flambe. Liquidize that bird. Liquidize that bird. An ancient bird. Liquidize that camel. Oh, he used protect. That son of a gun. Goomy can evolve. Uh-oh. Crunch! Ooh. Tyranitar. Mega Evolve. I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Mega Pyro. Wow. That's the same here. I like that the Mega Evolution of Pyro is just bigger hair. Like, with a lot of these Mega Evolution, it's just like, yeah, you got bigger hair. Like Empress, you got hair now. Dragonite, you got hair wings. I lost. My Pokemon. Lost. It was well fought. Expect nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. That's it, stop for a little coffee break. Voila, one Amber Rose, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. This all encapsulates, I think, the service industry in Paris very well. Like, you might be yelled at and someone wants to fight you, but they will serve you your coffee, reluctantly. That should perk up the Pokemon who battle for us as well. Especially when you're not, if you're not from Paris and they kind of sense that you're not from Paris. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare. What it is we hope to accomplish. Weak coffee, of course. Please join us inside. Oh, we gotta evolve. Goomy. We'll fill up my coffee in the meantime. Ashley, we evolved Sliggoo just for you. Oh, I'll just say that now. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Got a Sliggoo now. We got coffee, we got Sliggoo. I got Team Flare's remnants. The fiery red of Lysandra's burning passion. That is what fills the Lysandra Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. It pains me, but I have to agree with Blacker. It is really difficult to get decent coffee in France. Makes sense. You've made a lot of progress since I last caught ZA stream. Yes, I've been like the last streams have been pretty long, so I've sunk a lot of time into the game. So we're making pretty good progress. However, our leader, a man named Lysandre, grew disillusioned with humanity over time, fearing what the future might bring. He set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysandre made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region of the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. I like that we still have just this stoic, like, sly smile on our face, like, yeah, it's fine. Ultimate weapons, sure. Melbourne, Australia is famous for coffee? I thought Melbourne, Australia is famous for drop bears. Heard they're a real menace down there. But if he had never built something so horrifying as the ultimate weapon, then Lysandre would have never been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare would have never become society's outcasts. And now, it appears AZ is out to save Lumios, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. Now, drop bears stick to the rural areas. Melbourne is too metropolitan for them. Oh, I thought they spread out into the urban areas in certain places. And just kind of drop from like lampposts and things like that. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Akko, to witness the truth yourself. What's that? You'll see. Open sesame. Oh. It's a magician. Beyond that door lies the former Lysandre Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. I always find fascinating how Italians moving to different parts of the world transplant different parts of their culture. Yeah, that is true. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secret for ourselves. In the US, pizza is the biggest thing. In Australia, it's the coffee. But I think that just shows that when you have just cultures merging, it always creates something better, bigger, nicer. Except if people mess with German beer. We'll not have that. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. Or bread. And I'll see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. The Lysandre Labs was designed by the Labyrinthine. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. It might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. We got a dungeon. Gotta add lime to Weissbier. Honestly, that a lot of Germans do as well, which I will say Weissbier is very southern German, and I, as a northern German, will say that is sacrilegious anyway, but who am I to judge? You're down in Lysandre Labs. If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you, see? You need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Let's look around. Oh! Doggo! This wall panel doesn't seem to be powered. We have to find the right power supply unit to get it up and running again. The door seems to be locked. The letter A is displayed on the console. Can't proceed as long as the elevator is locked. Find the elevator key in the labs. Can I just try that? Isn't... what? What did I miss? Is this a thing? Ah! Pull down the lever and activated the power supply unit. Lights are back on and nearby wall panels should work now. Okay, let's warp. Manectric. Don't be hectic, be a manectric. Got it. The Pokedex entry. Lab keycard A. I wonder where we could use that. Mysterious. Wait, is that a Noivern up there? Yeah, just hanging on the ceiling. I really should have been a voice actor. Because that's what voice actors do, right? They just make sounds. I'm glad my little guy is getting much more use than he was just sitting in my box. Oh yeah, I mean, as always, Gengar is a lot of fun when you can use Gengar's offensive abilities. If not, usually dies pretty fast, but Gengar is the team leader. The true team leader of Team MZ. The lights are back on. Okay. More wall panels. From there. Yet, at least. Letter B. Ah, there we have the B key. You explore this underground base in X and Y late game 2, and they kept the layout of the rooms and wall panels and everything the same. Oh, that's cool. Kind of assumed so, just based on how we got here and everything. But it's cool that it's confirmed that they do exactly that. I've put together in your honor a chunky, big boy, slow, oh, fouled him! A slow team in Scarlet, though. With mixed success, I will say, but it is kind of fun. It's a little bit of a trolley team, if I'm being honest, but still fun. Ah! Trying to, yeah. It's fleeing. Oh, you did it last year even. So it's pretty recent. Yeah, I feel like that. I talked about it earlier. I think for this game, I'm not super focused on kind of the completionist route. Kind of just playing through the story of the DLC story, and then if I feel like completing Pokédexes and stuff, probably might do that off stream. Yeah, but put together a team with like a bunch of big and slow Pokemon. I think it's Tinglu. I got Lapras. I got Garganacl, Snorlax. The Snorlax I kind of went back and forth, and King Gambit. Who am I missing? Someone. And then basically the gist is to chip away at the opponent, and then, which is very annoying, I admit, for the opponent, I assume. And then the job of Lapras and Tinglu is to hit Fissure and Sheer Cold. Solkyu is fantastic, yeah. Garganacl is just so beefy. Not the one that kills. Yeah, I know. I know that I'm not making myself a lot of friends with that. It is kind of fun, though. It is kind of fun when you kind of turn around a battle that seems very, very lost, and all of a sudden you're winning it. Oh, Tyranta, you're poisoned. You're poisoned. What else do we have? Lab Guard C. Have I seen the C door? Where did I come from and where did I go? And am I Cottonite? so much rare candy in this game. Just let me use it at all. Oh, Wyvern. Working on putting together a new team for the next tournament that would be tournament eligible. It's just so hard to really practice with it because, like, especially now at the master rank in ranked mode, you just fight teams that are basically exclusively restricted Pokemon, and it's just like, yeah, I mean, sure, it's not that you don't have a chance, and I don't even mind losing. It's just I don't even get to really test my concept well. The DLC makes it... I don't know when the next one is. No clue. Just generally preparing. The DLC makes it even easier to level up Pokemon. They hand out XP crystals like they're going out of style. Nice. I'm looking forward to that one. Also, can you share the rules so I know I can prepare one? Right now, so what you could do is... so when you go to... let me just go to the give you the website. If you go to PokemonShowdown.com team builder, there you can kind of put together a team, and like also it will tell you whether or not it's eligible for a current rule set. You can look it up. I think, what is it called right now, what is it called? It is, I think it's Regulation F. So yeah, Regulation F. If you look up Regulation F, you can find the rule set for the current season, or like for the current. And that will probably, I mean, it is assumed that is like the last Scarlet and Violet regulation. And don't know the specifics off the top of my head, but I think it limits the use of Pokemon predominantly for like restricted Pokemon, but I'm not sure which one would be eligible and which one not, at least not off the top of my head. I'm sure you can find it with that. An AG Slash floats in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue ahead. Droid! Let's do that. Yeah, it has been kind of tough to practice because like I'm just running into so many Pokemon that, I mean, maybe they will be eligible. It obviously depends, but I'm not eligible right now. And it's like, okay, that doesn't give me really any information of whether or not my team works if I'm just getting destroyed by Arceus and Darkrai and Color-X Shadow and all those. Yeah, box art legendaries and mythicals, yeah. For the most part. We got the elevator key. Nice. It's one of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins of Geosenge Town. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. They then begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Okay, elevator key used. Time to use the elevator. Let's go to B2F, I guess. Gotta go to B3F. Gotta experience candy out of this. Not saying no to that at all. Uh-oh. It's dark. It's a dark Pokemon, really. It's not the machinery powered back in response to your presence. In XY, Geosenge was the small town with a Stonehenge kind of rock formation all around it. Team Flare's real secret base was under Geosenge, and the rocks ended up being part of the ultimate weapon. The town got completely destroyed by it being activated. I'm kind of sad they never really revealed what became of it in the game. Yeah, interesting. Security check initialize. Possession of all key cards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of system. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? Well, let's start with 1, the device. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work, but we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. Which file would you like to review? The fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of this device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? The Legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? And now, our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will find every corner of the planet, until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades and Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Say, it's Zygarde with a glowy butt. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? AZ created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Hell, but how? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I've lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the power weapons activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygot must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is Aziz's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth, I know. And now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lissandra's cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ. Then do what must be done. Anything else? Go and speak with... Okay. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Did you see Lissandre? I did check out B2F, yes. I met him inside. You think that he's still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Giselle, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Akko, you now know the truth of AZ's sins, and so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. Why would I do such a thing? There's just a prison cell there, which is where Team Flare held AZ. Oh, that's where it was. Okay, yeah. When I was down there, I just picked up the XL or like the L candy. But yeah, there was this little prison cell. Interesting. I think we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. Probably actually, yeah. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. The city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Carlos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand the city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over Aziz's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with Aziz's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of AZ's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. Perfectly sane. Everyone in this game is perfectly sane. There's no people that are not completely normal, regular, level-headed. Okay, I think we're just gonna head back straight away. You have returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, Akko, did you manage to find Grisham? I found him, alright. No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare Nouveau, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumiose from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower given the situation? Yes, I've also been thinking it is time I talk to you all about it. We can speak on the roof. Okay. Akko, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth. As she told me. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost their everyday lives that I know. My friend was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, also that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. Oh, we got a cutscene. In my rage, I remade the device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us, by becoming destruction itself. Yes, I think so. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Right, Ashley? Seriously, for 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Carlos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Ainge is. Ainge? That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ainge to give meaning to Ange, maybe? Meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. I wonder if there are historical equivalents in this universe and what their Pokemon would be. What Pokemon would Jeanne d'Arc? Probably Gardevoir, right? Jeanne d'Arc would be Gardevoir. I would say Gardevoir. Could also be obviously like a Surfetched at the time. Would be very medieval. Or Aegislash. Yep. Gallade. Certainly also an option. Ange. Okay. Anya. Ange. I dreamed of the day when I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But Ange, the tower is emitted excessive. The power is emitting excessive amounts of mega power even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ange and has caused the mega power containing within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There's only one way to put an end to the pain. A mega evolution user must mega evolve Floette and together reach the control panel with Ange. Would have a fire type. What fire type would be? I could then see like an Armor Rouge, maybe? Because, you know, if we want to go with a fire type. Yeah, she got burned at the stake. Should have picked the water starter. Maybe that wouldn't have happened then. Never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history at the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? Maybe Pokemon Jean d'Arc did and survived. Maybe. Gotta go back in time and get Jean d'Arc a Squirtle. I want to see that Pokemon movie where we're just doing that. Yeah, keep the Squirtle around. Or maybe better than a Squirtle, might be like a Pelipper to start Rain immediately, to set up Rain. My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others, though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness, but she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ. Grizzle Pelipper goes hard at medieval friends, right? I think that would be pretty good. Maybe that is what happened at Agincourt. Maybe that's why all the mud and stuff happened there. Maybe that's where the British used the Pelipper. But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like that. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right things wrong, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I'm truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Akko, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you've got to beat Grisham. I will win for sure. Knew we could count on you, Akko. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flair Nouveau. Now, go earn a challenger's ticket so you can challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for beating you all, my dear Team MZ. I like the concept of like recreating real human history with Pokemon. Classic Pokemon, let's have the miners fix the issue, right? And we have a couple of side quests. There seems to be one inside of in this park. Oh, up there. How do you get up there? I'm just ignoring this giant bomb of snow next to me. Okay, so maybe if I go up there and then go around, that could be the answer. Genghis Khan riding into battle on a Rapidash. I could see a Rapidash, a Mudsdale. I could also see like a bit more of a sturdy horse. Wait, are they down there? God damn it. Why are you in here, lady? Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. That's because frozen Pokemon can't do a thing in battle. Could you tell I was doing an impression of my favorite trainer? She uses Ice-type Pokemon. So do I. How about it then? Want to have a chilling battle against my Ice-type? Sure. If being chilled to the bone sounds like your thing, let me know. It's time for another iconic quote from my favorite Pokemon. Haha! Are you ready? Obama Snow. So now that I think about historic events and Pokemon, did the Berlin Wall only fall because a Machamp used Brick Break? That is really what we need to think about. That warmed her up. I hope so. Better did. You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. We'll see next gen, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'm going a bit overboard with the quotes. Anyway, you're real strong. Little tip from me, don't worry too much if your Pokemon get frozen. They thaw on their own. Or you can always use Flame Wheel, Steam Eruption, or Flare Blitz to melt ice if your Pokemon knows one of these moves. You know, it's so strange and incredible that there's a place like this in Lumiose. It's like an ice field. Now that there are more wild Pokemons around the city, we can enjoy all sorts of new things. Speaking of which, I can't wait to go enjoy an Ice Cold Granita with my Ice-type Pokemon. Hope you enjoy. Alrighty. Now, we have these are the gauntlets. This will be another battle, can already tell. What did this lady want? Oh, battle when it's raining, right. I can tell just by looking at you that you're a strong Pokemon trainer. To defeat a trainer like you, it's necessary to go all in on one single strategy. So I'll be attacking you with my favorite of all Pokemon types, the Bug type. Being dedicated to a single thing you love forces you to be creative to overcome its weaknesses, and that creativity leads to true strength. You should battle me and see for yourself. Alright, lady. If you care for a battle, ready yourself and say the word. The word. Just to warn you, I'll be using Mega Evolutions to draw out the potential of my beloved bugs. Yep, we all know that Bug type is the strongest type. Charizard. Go at it. Per Across. Ariana Grande. Scyther, I hardly know her. It's my new stand-up Pokemon routine. Very impressive, I know. Very creative. Hello. I can't focus on him. Not because the Mega evolved. It lost even after I sent out my Mega Pincer. Why wasn't my love for bug types strong enough? Well, good work out there, team, especially Pincer. Good job with that Mega Evolution. Seems like more and more trainers are using Mega Evolutions lately, huh? I've heard rumors, though they are just rumors, mind you, that some shady character taught Quasartico how to make Mega Rings. Apparently, that person's name is AZ. Boy, what an interesting rumor. The story goes that this AZ person traveled all the way to some far-off region called Hoenn. There, he researched the origins of Mega Evolution to satisfy his own curiosity. It seems he shared his research with Quasartico, but what does he hope to achieve? Is there a legendary bug? Yes, right? Like, Genesect is technically a bug, right? But is it bug type? I don't know. It's at least steel. But Genesect is type. But, yeah. I guess I've got no complaints as long as I can Mega Evolve my beloved Pokemon. They should make a Regibug. I feel like we have all the Reggies. Let's make a Regibug. We should all just appreciate this precious gift that we have. Original Buggington. Oh, I think that's pretty good, Danielle. I'm sure. I think you're right. Genesect is mythical. Yeah, so I guess I don't think there is then a bug type. Legendary. Suck it, yep. I probably should heal my pokes. There are 2 bug Ultra Beasts. Ultra Beasts are legendary adjacent. Yeah. But maybe it's time for a proper... Like, it would actually, like, all joking aside, it would be kind of nice if there would be, like, an actually good legendary Pokemon that's not quite as obscure as Genesect. Right? Like, just a regular legendary Pokemon that is bug type. Technically, it's not a pseudo legendary either, Black. Doesn't have a second evolution. But yeah, Volcarona is very strong. I'm just saying, it's like, it would be nice to have. Well, it's BST 600 and 2 evolutions is the official classification for pseudo legendary. Oh, hello there. You are the trainer who helped us with filming last time, right? Well, we're shooting a scene for a different movie now. This time we're making a horror film. In particular, I want to get some footage of the fearsome ghost of the forest, Trevenant. But we've hit a snag. Wild Pokemon are terrifying, especially ghost types. I think you can help us here, however. Here, Trevenant are rather hard to find in the wild, though there are rumors that they can sometimes be spotted in Wild Zone 13 or was it 15. Well, I suppose you could just evolve a Phantom. That works too. Really, all I need is for you to bring me a Trevenant at night. How you get it is up to you. I think we have a Trevenant. Oh, see, a Volcarona is 550 BST anyway. Blacker, what do you even know? How dare you? I think I have it. I think I caught that one Trevenant. Maybe it escaped though. I think it must have escaped, so we'll do that eventually. Shame on you, Blacker. Maybe there needs to be a bug Eevee. There should be like a new line of Eevees for Generation 10, right? Like maybe like a Dragon Eevee, a Bug Eevee. There could still be a Rock or a Steel Eevee, a Fighting Eevee, Antenion, yeah, Crawleon. Oh, I recognize you. You're Emma's assistant, aren't you? I've seen you working with her. Not exactly. Well, in any case, do you think you could help me? I let my darling Klefki hold all of my most important keys, but it seems Klefki dropped one of them on our last outing together. Any idea where? Let me think. Oh yes, we went to a hair salon, but it was my first time visiting that place, so I don't recall the exact location. I was so pleased with my new look that I decided we would have an elegant brunch at a cafe near the hair salon. Then another patron of the cafe challenged me to a battle, so we went to a battle court out back. I won a magnificent victory, actually. If I could just remember which hair salon it was, I'm sure I could retrace my steps. In any case, I entrust finding my key to you, my dearest detective assistant. Ghost fight normal Eevee. Yep, Ghost Eevee. I think Ghost Eevee would be fun. I don't think we will get a Bug Eevee, but I think realistically next in line we could have a Ghost Eevee. That would be cool. Maybe a Dragon Eevee and a Steel Eevee. Okay, so we need a fighting. So first we need to look at where do we have. Okay, here we have a hairdresser, but nothing else. Wait, that can't be the only hairdresser. What? That can't be the only hairdresser. There are rumors of a flying Eevee was planned for Sun and Moon, but the designs ended up too similar to fan fake mons and they scrapped it. Oh, interesting. Flying Eevee, I hadn't even thought about that. Bienvenue. Let's switch up our look a little bit. Might be another hairdressers, but that one is the correct one for this mission. Oh, I should have more Flabebes now. Do we have a... Okay, we don't have a yellow one. We still need a yellow one. We do have a blue one. I just got that one. Now an obstacle, yeah. It's a blue flower Flabebe. All right, thank you. Doesn't feel. There was no notification. Where are the other? I guess I gotta keep my eye out for more hairdressers. Okay. Well, any other side quests right now? No. This mission is kind of weird. You don't get a notification. You gotta find what she describes. Yeah, like I had that just before with the real estate, where the person was looking for an apartment. But I thought she was specifically saying I need to find the hairdressers. Like if I can find the hairdresser, she can trace back her steps. So I think I just gotta find another hairdresser. I don't think this is the hairdresser we're looking for. Oh, which is on the battle court. Could be there. Don't see any other battle courts nearby in this area. I guess I misunderstood the quest then. Oh, doesn't seem to be here. Not here either. There's a cafe. That would make sense here. There's lots of cafes here. Maybe there's also a hairdresser close. Sure. I wouldn't mind you telling me. Or a Japanese curry in the end. That sounds yummy. Please share. It does sound very good. Danielle and I might visit a, I think it is like a Palestinian cafe, right? Like with coffee and baked goods. Like it's a bakery, cafe bakery. So looking forward to go there. From the hairdresser you went to, go north up the street a little. The first cafe. Okay, yeah. Here probably. Behind it is an enclosed battle court. You can only access from the rooftops. Oh, it's probably this. Oh, okay. Let's see. Cafe Soleil. Okay. Cafe Soleil. Okay. Where was... I think I gotta go up here to get over there. Thank you, I appreciate that. That does save me from running around. Alright, that is where we had the... was it the Mega Starmie, I think? At the battle court? Is this the battle court down here? Do we now consider a battle court? Yep, okay. Nothing is happening. Maybe there. This. Oh, just a potion. I don't think so. What is the name of the quest? I can also just look it up. Klefki's lost key. Let me just use the Google machine. Red glowing item in a battle court behind the Cafe Class A. Where's Cafe Class A? Cafe Triste? Cafe Kizuma? Ultimo? Cafe... Is that in a new part of town? Can't be that difficult. Past it. Oh, Cafe Classe. There you go. Oh, there's a hairdresser right there. Found a fancy key. Mr. Assistant, I just remembered. I had my battle in this very battle court. Oh, and you found my key. Key. Oh, my poor Klefki. It's not your fault the key was lost. I'm the one who decided to battle there. Key. I do recall hearing that Klefki never let go of the keys they like. So how about this? From now on, you'll only have to hold the keys you like. I'll handle any other keys myself. Kiki. That means we're going to be sharing some key responsibilities, my darling Klefki. Got it. Thank you so much, Mr. Assistant. Please take this as a sign of my gratitude. You like Klefki? I'm not a big fan. Okay, that took care of that. I wish for Fred to be convinced that I am the better trainer once she sees me defeat you. Hurry and get yourself a Challenger's ticket. Okay. Which I think it should be close to... Yeah, we're getting close. To being knight. Yeah. Still looking for another Gibble. Saw one the first time I was here and then never again. I think the first time I was here at night, so maybe I have to come back at night more often. I'm busy at night, battling. They are in the Drillbur holes. Really? Sorry, sir. Can I please look in your hole? Just wanna take a quick look into your hole. Thank you. Okay, we'll try that again. Other than that, oh, here. Oh, Starmie is the one that we're missing there. I see. Well, I should be able to just evolve Staryu. Let's do that real quick. Evolution hype. Yeah. Starmie. Noise. Nope. No Mega Starmie. That means I think right now the only zone where I'm missing a Pokemon is Zone 8. Oh, Gibble. Gotta come back another time. Guess it's in here. Nope. Alrighty. Well. Gotta wait a little bit. It's not long until it is night, so might as well just clear up some of the mega shards. Is that a SpongeBob over there? Oh, no, that is just a mailbox. I was like, why is there a SpongeBob cafe? It's a mailbox. I'm like, pretty sure SpongeBob is not a Pokemon. We don't have a Sponge Pokemon, so maybe it's time to get the Sponge Pokemon. Mailbox Square Pants. Almost night. Night is falling over the city. Battle zone activated. Where do we gotta go? Plonk. Alright. Let's battle the zone. The battle zone. Oh, Dino. Raining right now, which would be nice for evolving Sliggoo. I don't know if we get enough XP here. But, maybe, actually. Let's just throw on some candy. We're pretty close. I don't know the exact level, but I know it's like right around this. Is it at 50, actually? Might be at 50. Oh, it's a pretty high level that it evolves. Oh, yeah. There it is! Sliggoo evolution hype. Goodra. Good old Goopy Goodra. Okay. What Pokemon is next on my evolution list? Like a lot of these I already have evolved. Guess I have not evolved a Bergmite. I guess Bergmite it is. Can't see me, can't see me. Old Grandpa. You missed. Pretty close to get the necessary rank points, so... There was this one side quest where I had to fight someone while it's raining. Oh, got late. Moon Blast. Let's kiss this Scrafty on the cheek. Oh, it's mega evolving. Bum, 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 bum. Flying type. That is fortuitous because I'm a champ here. Now I get the fairy type moves. Where are all the trainers? Can't see me. Not here. More like adieu. Got it. Always give you the prize. Ooh. XP candy. Never say no to that. We have here. Looking pokes out. Oh. Reptile should be pretty close to evolve. Yep. So, as I say that, it says it can evolve. That's nice. We have another one that we can evolve. And now we only need a little bit more. Or we can face the challenger. Not the challengers, we are the challenger. I don't know, we challenge each other. It's a mutual challenging. Hello, Johnny Crows. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Got boba, nice. Enjoy your boba. It's a Greninja. You're doing good and bad. I hope that the good will outweigh it at the end. Oh, I forgot to evolve my Bergmite. Down they go. Down they go to send out a bomber snow. Boys. Obama snow, yeah. Almost there. Need to defeat one more opponent. Now we can evolve Bergmite. Bergmite height. Oh, you found two shiny Magikarp, but you didn't save. Found a Bellsprout that was shiny, and I caught it. Well, sorry about the Magikarp. That sucks. That is unfortunate. But you got a shiny Bellsprout out of it, so That's something. That is frustrating, though. Okay, who next to evolve? Let's go. We got. Where's the little Fennekin there? Fennekin goes into my evolve spot. Oh, there's a Kangaskhan. Who knows if they can, but Kangas can. Barely made it before she sees me. Yeah, Magikarp isn't even that good, right? Right? Pidgeot. Oh, Mega Pidgeot. Okay, okay. You want a Mega fight? Then let's Mega fight. And now we got that Challenger's ticket secured. Noise. We can evolve Fennekin. Yeah. Ration. However you say it. They can't see me. Oh, the giant dragon. Hollinger. Whoa. Okay, I think what I will actually do though is, since we now have those, the ticket, let's go. Oh, gotta add a Starmie to the team. We can do that. Pumpkaboo. How about Psycho Cut, right? That rained at a pour. And it rains. Oh, at night there was the Trevenant. But we can do the Starmie one. Let's add a Starmie to my team. It's not raining anymore, which is a bummer. Where's my star? W team, by the way. I assume that's good. All right, here's the Starmie cult. It was at night, meeting up with our Starmie. Let us begin. It's time to call down the Starmie dwelling in the heavens. Can achieve this only when our hearts is oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks. Starmie cult. We can achieve this only when our hearts are one with those of our Starmie. Star. I am an old man. I'll be even older in a week, so can you believe that? Please join our invocation. Star! Everyone in chat, star! You're now part of the Starmie cult. Star! Yeah, I surpassed Danielle a few years ago. Just racking up those years. Star! Nice. I think that's enough. Louder, everyone, again! Star! I sure am, yes, barely. Star! 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 Ah, there goes. Johnny Crows chimes in. Star! That's why he loves Stami, yes. We must all make our hearts as one. Do it for those Stami still dwelling among the stars. Star! Star! Yeah. Run. Dogger. Run. Oh, look. A shooting star. Seems like it fell toward Blue Plaza. Let us rejoice for what we have achieved the star-strewn night. A new Stami has decided to grace our planet. It looks like Patrick a little, yeah. Thank you for joining us tonight. Please take this, along with my gratitude. Stami on high. Oh. We shall see you again in a year's time. Wow. That was very special. We should heal. I think this is a good time to end things for today, though. 4.5 hours. So about to wrap things up for today. The dogs need to get out as well. So I appreciate you all stopping by. I hope you had a good time. I certainly do have a good time with this game, and we will continue with Pokemon Z2A probably on Tuesday, I think, unless things change. I've been kind of thinking maybe on doing like a shorter stream on Sunday, but maybe that will be more something for Tiny Bookshop, or maybe I'll do some ranked battles, one or the other, but I don't think I will continue with Pokemon ZA on Sunday. So the next episode should be on Tuesday. If you're interested in checking out the VODs, you can do that on my YouTube channel. That's where all the VODs end up, both for Pokemon and all the other stuff, amongst them Tiny Bookshop, which I really enjoyed playing last Wednesday, which I plan on, maybe we do Ranked Bookshop. Yes, we're playing competitive Tiny Bookshop. Looking forward to that. So maybe on Sunday I will do some Tiny Bookshop. Maybe otherwise I will continue with Tiny Bookshop next Wednesday. That is what I was trying to say. And aside from that, I do hope that yes, maybe Danielle gets me, and then on Tuesday, I don't know, maybe she replaced me with an avatar and I'm just a VTuber going forward from Tuesday. So that could happen. But unless that doesn't happen, I should be back at the very latest on Tuesday. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and that you hang out, have a good time. Dawn is approaching. Should probably pull up the map so the time is not continuing. I'm talking too much. I'm trying to wrap up the stream, okay? Have a good time. Have a great time over the weekend. And until next time, have a great time. Bye-bye.